This conference will now be recorded.
Right. All of you guys, good evening. Can you hear me? All of you, can you hear me right? Yes, fine. So guys, in the previous session, we were discussing about, right, if and if else, guys. We're discussing examples on if and if else statement, right? And also we have also an example. Let's go with one more example. I'm going to comment this one. I'm going to comment this one. Multi-line comment, okay? Triple quotes I am giving. Right. Let us see one more example, guys. We'll see one more example. That is I want to find okay, write a program or finding a highest number, guys, highest number of two numbers given by user, finding the highest number of two numbers given by user. Means here user gives two numbers. Out of two, what is the highest value? That's what you have to display. That's what you have to find it, right? Now first of all, take the two values from user. How to take the user data? By using input function. Input, enter first number. Okay, enter first number. So the input function reads data in the string format, So then what we do, we have to convert it. For conversion purpose, we use eval, right? After converting, then save to variable, suppose n1, guys, n1, right? The same, let's take the input. We'll take the next input, enter second number, again convert here, type conversion, right? Then assign to variable n2. Fine, guys. Now we are reading the two numbers from user. Okay, yes. Now I am going to write if n1 is greater than n2, then take some statements here. Write the block. You can say that here. You can say that I want write like this. I want write. Suppose, guys, observe now. User is giving first number 20, second number, for example, 25, or else let's take small one, 15. Now I want the output like this here, like 20 is greater than 20 is greater than, right, greater than how much? 10. Like this I want display, guys, or 15, right? He has given the number 15. Means in the output I want display like this with the user data, and the previous session we discussed very clearly how to take a user data in the print function by using format function, right? By using format function. So if you don't use format function, can you write or not? Yes, guys, we can write, no problem. Let us see first of all without using format function. Okay, so I want display user values, right? User values. So now means I want to use the variables n1, n2 in the printer. Suppose if I take here n1 is greater than, right, is greater than n2, guys, n2, because I am using here the user values n1, n2, right? But we are using n1, n2 within the codes. Let us run this file first of all. I run this one. I am giving two numbers. I'll give same numbers, guys. I'll give 20. I am giving the 15. See what is coming there. N1 is greater than N2 is coming. Actually, I don't want N1, N2. I want the values of N1, N2 actually, right? So that's why here this N1, N2, if you take inside the codes, then the interpreter reads as a string only, completely string. That's why what we do, this N1 will take the outside the bracket, guys, outside the quote, n1 comma, that's all. And here also we'll take this n2 outside the quota. N2, that's all guys. N1 N2. Let us try. Let us try. I am taking again same values. 20, then 15 guys. 15. Now you can see 20 is greater than 15. Okay, right. So suppose if I take the reverse case, means I am taking the first one, 15, then 20 guys, then 20. Then what will happen here? In this case, the if is true or false. In this case, if is true or false, all of you observe, all of you observe. Okay. Yes, guys. I'm going to explain this one now. Right. Now, see, in case of previous one, let us see execution flow of the previous one, guys. So first of all, first value, right, assigning here. Means first value coming, right? First value coming here. That first value, let's say, reading through which one? Reading through the input function. Input function. Input takes the string format, right? String format. That one converting by using eval, and finally assigned to n1. Now finally the user value 20 assigned to n1, right? Next one, the second value 15, 15 coming, right, coming for the second one. Let's take the second value 15 here, right? 15 and the second value reading through which one? Input function. Input takes the string format and converting the type by using eval, and finally that n 15 assigned to which one? N2. Okay, now n1 is the 20, n2 is the 50. Now n1 is greater than n2. N1 is greater than N2, nothing but 20 is greater than 15. True or false? True. That's why if the condition is true, what does it do? If the condition is true, then execute the corresponding block. Execute the corresponding block. In the block, we can have one or more statements. We can have one or more statements. Okay. So now this block will execute. Now here, first of all, what is N1? What is N1? 20, right? 20 guys. So first of all, display number 20, 20. Then string will display is a greater. Okay, is a greater than again n2 variable. How much? 15. That's all guys. Okay, this output will come, will display guys. It will return. That is written guys, right? We can see now. All of you can observe here. So here the condition is true. That's why the block is executed and the output is the displayed here, right? Now let's go with this example, guys. Second one, the second example. Okay. First of all, click enter. Nothing is the right. Now all of you observe. All of you observe. Yes. First of all, the first value, right? First value, guys. What is the value now? What is the value here? 15 is giving, right? That 15 reading through which one? Input function. Input function takes the string format and eval converting the type and final assign to which one? N1. What's N1 value here? 15, right? Over. Now 20, right? Second value, guys. Okay, second value. What's the next value? 20 is the right? 20. The 20 reading through input function and converting through eval, then assign to n2, guys. Now what's the value here? 20, right? Now check the condition. If n1 greater than n2, nothing but if 15 greater than 20, is it true or false? It's false. If it is the false, skip the corresponding block, skip the corresponding block, and go for the other condition, or else block. But here we don't have the any other condition. We don't have the else block. That's why it will do nothing. That's why output also. What's output here? Output nothing, guys. Output is nothing. Okay, but now what I want now in this case, what I want now, I want display like which one now? I want display normally, guys, like 20 20 is greater than 15. I want display. I want this else block also. I want display else block, guys, else block. So here we used only if, right? Only if only if, right? Now all of you observe. Now I'm going to take the else block. Now I'm going to take the else block. Take the else. So else means what is the meaning here? Here it's false. See, it is false means what is the meaning? N1 is not bigger value, right? See, it is false means what is the meaning? N1 is not a bigger value. Means N2 is the bigger value. Means N2 is the bigger value. Then we take here print of, okay, print of. We'll take the N2 again, right? N2 is right is greater than I'll take the second comma n1, guys, the comma n1. Let us try now completely. I'm taking now, suppose a small value first number, and I'm taking the 10 here. Yes, 10 is greater than 5. 10 is greater than 5, guys, right? Fine. So here these prints are taken, and also here, right, we have the variable, and of variable comma is there, and again a quote started, again here quote ended, again variable is there, again right, a comma is there, variable, like this. Here also means here we're using comma between the integer and string type, guys. We're using comma to concatenate which one, this is string and integer values, at integer values. The same one we can take in another way also, which one, print of. All of observe here, placeholder 1 means n1 is greater than n2. That's all. Outside we take the format of simply n1 comma n2. Enough, guys, right? Now let's come here. In this case also, print of, we'll take it to placeholder is greater greater than again placeholder. Now take the reverse, right? Dot format of, will take now first value to n2, second value n1, guys, second value n1. Okay, see, when you have the more number of variables, when you want to use more number of variables within the print function, it makes more difficult, guys, because every time we have to use the comma to separate the string with variables. But in case of format, only one string, that's all. Find only one string, and here no commas, nothing, guys, just quote start, string started, string ended, that's all. And by using format to take the variables, now what's first variable n2, that go to the first place folder. What's second variable n1, that go to the second place folder, like this. Same here also, what's first variable n1, that go to first place folder automatically. Now what's the n2, that go to the second, right, go to the second place folder, right? Now let us see, guys. Now let us see. Now I'll use both with the format, without format, right? Let me run this one. I am taking 10, I am taking the 6. See, guys, the difference is there. The first one by using commas, the second one by using format function, guys. By using format, right? First one by using variable commas, right here. First one, that's first one. Second one by using format function. Second one is by using format. So in case of output, guys, no difference is there. But where is the difference means, when you want to use more number of variables in the print, then it makes it a bit complex. At that time, if you use with the format, guys, it makes very easy for developers to write the program. Okay, right. Suppose, guys, here in this case, suppose he is giving 10, again he is giving 10. All of right. Now he is giving 10. He is giving 10 for both the numbers. Now in this case, we cannot say like 10 is greater than 10, right? We compare, but finally, what will be the output? Both are same values, right? Both are same values. So no greater, no less value here. But if run this one, if run this one, all of let me know. So here output came, right? Is it if block output or else block output? Tell me now. The output is because of if or else. The output is because of if or else. Is it if block or else block? Which one? All of let me know. See, if the condition is true, then if block will execute. The condition is false, automatically else block will execute. So when the condition is true, if n1 greater than n2, condition is true, and means if 10 greater than 10 means if is true. So now let me know, is it else if block output or else block? All of let me know which one. Everybody give reply please. All of you please let me know, is it because of this output is because of else block or if block? That's what I want, all of you. All are not giving reply, guys. Everybody. Yes, very good, right? All of you, which one? It's because of else block, right? Because of else block, guys. Okay, now let us see now. If you want, let us see, guys, here. Now, what do I do here? So first number, right? First number, commonly first number, that is the 10. That is the 10. Okay, and assign to n1, right? N1, guys. Assign to n1. It's fine. Next, second number, how much? Same 10 only. Second number, right? Second number, assign to which one again? Same now n2. What's the value? 10, right? Now 10 greater than 10, is it right or wrong? 10 greater than 10, is it true or false? So actually here 10 greater than 10, 10 greater than 10, is true or false? It is false. It is false. Then automatically go to else block. In the else block it displays now 10 greater than 10. Same, guys. Okay, 10 greater than 10. So the output is coming, guys. Output is coming here. But in this case, what I want now, if both are same, if both n1 and n2 are same, then I want display like both are same values or both are same numbers. For that one, we need one more condition. One more condition. If you want one more condition, then you go for elif, guys. Elif block. This is the initially we have taken the only which one, only if block initially, and that one extended to the if else. So completely one condition. If it is true, execute the block. False, another block is there. Over. Right now I want to check one more condition, that is if both are same values, then I want to display like both are same numbers, like that. In that case, we need one more condition. If you want one more condition, then what should we do? We have to go with which one? If elif, guys, elif statement, elif, right? Elif statement. Okay, right. Now let us see, guys, now about elif. We'll see about elif now, right? Elif. The same one, guys. Now the same one here only. Now I want to take one more condition, right? One more condition. See, in case of elif, let me take the syntax, guys, first of all. In case of elif, right? Elif statement. Okay, statement. I'll give the syntax first of all. All of it, the syntax first of all. Yes, if one condition, guys, we take the one condition. This condition is true. If this condition is true, then execute the block. Guys. Execute the block. That's all. When if it is true, if it is false, then take the one more condition, elif, then take the condition 2. Take the condition 2, guys. We take the condition 2. Again, if it is true, execute the block. Suppose it's also false. Then go for one more condition. Again, elif, take the condition 3. We take the condition 3. Right? Condition 3, guys, here. Okay, like this. We take the n number of conditions. If condition 1 is false, then go to condition 2. It's also false, go to condition 3. It's also false, go to 4, go to 5, go to 6. Means whenever the current condition is false, then going for the next condition, guys. Next condition. If the current condition is true, if the current condition is true, happily execute the block and terminate the loop, terminate the this conditions, guys. Okay, now all of you observe. Finally, if all conditions are false, then we take the else block. We take the else block. Okay. Now let us see all of you. All of you observe here. If condition one is true, if condition one is true, then guys, this block will execute. This block will execute. Okay. This block will execute. When if it is true, condition one is false, then go for the next condition. Going for next when if condition is false, going for the next. Again, if it is true, then guys execute the block. If it is true, execute the block again. Suppose condition 2 is false, then go for the one more condition. If it is false, going for the one more condition, guys. Again, the condition is true. If this is true, then if it is true, then execute the block. Again, this is false. It's also false. Then what is there? Else is there. Else means no condition here. Automatically, right? Automatically, it executes the which one? This block, guys. This block executes. Means now the question is there: when else block will execute? When else block will execute? Right? If all conditions are false, condition 1 false, condition 2 false, condition 3 false, automatically means if all conditions are false, automatically the last one else block will execute. Else block will execute. Suppose see in the condition 1 is true, guys. Condition 1 is true. Condition 1 is true. Then it execute the block and terminate the program. Terminate this block, guys. That's all. If condition 1 is true, it won't go for the other conditions, guys. It won't go for other conditions. If condition 1 is true, it go inside the block, execute the block. It goes inside the block, execute the block. That's all. It won't go for other conditions. It won't go for the, it will not go for the other conditions. Whenever it is true, it stops there only. Suppose observe here, condition 2 is true, then what happens now? It go to the inside the block, execute the block and terminate it. In this case, condition 3 will not check. Okay, right. So this is syntax about which one, guys? Here elif, and the last one must be the else. The else we can't take in the middle, guys. The else we can't take any in the middle. It should be the last one. Should be the last one. Now what do I do here? Now what do I do? Now all of you observe. Now all of you observe the same program. I am going to write again, guys. The same one. Okay. Now I'll take the if n1 greater than n2, n1 greater than n2, I can take here print of, okay, print of n1 is okay greater than n2. Take the format of what's first one, n1 comma n2. It's enough, right? Enough, guys. Now I'll take one more condition now. Elif n2 greater than reverse, guys. That reverse. Then what do we do here? We'll take it now. Right. N2 is right greater than n1. Then take the format of n2 comma n1. That's all. Now we take the else. Else means the above, if the above both are false, both means now if is false, elif also false, both are false, guys. These both conditions are false. Then what's the meaning now? Both are same values, right? I can take now print of I'll take now n1 and n2, n1 n2 are same numbers, for example, like this. Okay, they'll take the out dot format of what's first one n1, what second one n2. That's all. Let us see now. Let us see all of you observe. I am giving directly 10 and 10 guys. Now 10 and 10 are same numbers. 10 and 10 are the same numbers. If you change the numbers, for example, I'll take the 10, I'll take the 11. 11 is greater than 10. 11 is greater than 10. So guys, observe here. So we use which one? Else block here. Right? Else block. Now I'll take again. Observe the last one explanation. I'm taking the any number, guys. 100. I'm giving the 100. Okay, 100. Now in this case, first of all, the first number 100, right? 100 guys here. That assigned to which one? N1. So finally, N1 has the 100. Finally, N1 right has the 100. Next one, N2 right? N2 guys. Right. N2. Right. Now that N2, which one? Has the which number again? Right, 100 guys. Okay. Now 100. Now check the condition here. Check the condition. If 100 greater than 100, because N100 and N200 both 100, right? This one true or false? True or false? False. False. Okay. Coming down now. Next condition, right? If condition 1 is false, then what we do? Go for next condition. Again here, again same 100 greater than 100. True or false? Again false. Then go for the next one. Now else is there. Automatically it executes now. It executes. That's why output came here. Print 100 and 100 are same numbers. Are same numbers. Okay, right guys, this is one example. This is the one example about elif statement. Okay, elif guys, elif statement. Okay, right. Next one observe. Let us see one example guys. Right now all of you observe. Right, so in the previous session we discussed like a passed or failed, right? We have seen one example in if else, if the marks above 35. In the previous case, if you observe, we have taken like this. We have taken if marks, right? If marks above means we have taken if marks less than 35, we displayed what we displayed there. We displayed like a failed, right? Failed guys, we displayed. If the marks above or equal to 35, we have displayed which one? Passed. This is what over the previous session, right? Previous session guys, it is over, right? But now what I want now, I don't want just only pass and fail. I want the grades also. The grades also. Now also in the previous session I have shown you, if I give the 120 also, the 120 also greater than 35, right? So that's why it's saying that passed only. If you give 1000 marks also out of 100, it's saying passed only. But what I want now, I want to keep the condition. If marks above 100, the display invalid marks. And if marks less than 0, display again invalid marks. Like that guys, like that we'll take it. Okay, yes. Now all of you observe, now I'll take the first of all user name and marks, student name and marks. Okay, enter your name, name is a string value, so no need of any conversion. Take the name equal to. Next input, enter suppose your percentage guys or marks, percent anyone. Okay, marks like this. So marks means number will give, number or float in, right? Integer or float, anyone will give. So that's why convert now. Eval is used to convert any type into. I'll take the one marks variable guys. Right, now all of you observe. Now first of all I take it if, all of you observe, if marks are greater than or equal to 0 and marks less than 35, what does it mean? All of you the answer now. What does it mean? All of you, what does it mean? So I display simply like failed guys. Okay, simply failed. Okay, failed. Okay, this is just a failed guys. That's all. Now above 35, above 35, right? I'll take now. Suppose L if marks greater than or equal to 35 and marks less than or equal to 100, then I can display simply which one? Passed guys, passed, right? Now all of you let me know clearly. If I take the else, then what marks will come under the else block? Let me know what marks will come under the else block. What marks, which marks come under the else block? Suppose if I give 20, 20 is where in the if only 20 is if, right? 20 between these two. If you give 30, 40, 60, 70, it comes in the L if up to 100, up to 100 L if. Else means now what will come? What will come in the else? What will come in the else? Else here. All of let me know. See, all of you observe. See, I'm starting from 0, 0 up to I have taken the 100. Means this range you have taken now. This range you have taken. Now else means before this range, before 0 and after the 100 guys, after the 100. If you give the number after 100 or before 0, there comes on which one here? Else block guys, else block. Because here the condition starting with 0 and ending with which one here? 100. These conditions means now you considered 0 to 100. Okay, now if I give below 0 or above 100, then if false, if also false, automatically it comes under the else block, right? Now I can take here, I can take now print invalid marks, invalid marks. Okay, let us try this one. I am giving suppose 30. Oh, sorry guys, first of all name should be right. I'm giving the name Sai. I'm giving marks 30. Yes, failed. Okay, fine. I am giving the same name Sai, right? Sai, and I'm giving the 90 marks. Okay, pass, very good. Now I am giving here some name NTH, and I am giving 120 marks. 120 marks, 120 marks, right? Now you can see invalid marks, invalid marks, right? So how it's possible, sir? How it is possible? That is okay, invalid marks. How it came up? Yes, all of observe. Normally this name, right? Name assigned to one here. Name variable, right? Name variable, guys. Okay, name variable. What assigned here? NTH assigned. Now so 120 marks, right? This marks assigned to which one? That marks assigned to the marks variable, right? Marks variable. How much is there here? 120 is there. What's the marks value? 120. Okay, 120. Now all of you observe here. Check the condition. Check the condition here. If 120 greater than 0 and 120 less than 35. See, already we have seen about what is AND operator. AND is true if both are true, right? If both are true, just consider this is the X, this is the Y. If both X and Y true, then only AND is true, right? All of I hope do you remember about these operators, right? And when AND is true, if both are true, then only AND is true, right? Let us see now. Here marks less than or equal to 100. What is the marks value? 120. 120 less than or equal to 100. True or false this one? True or false this one? Sorry, guys, greater than, right? Sorry. Here marks greater than or equal to 0. This one true or false? This one true or false? Yes, guys. This is the true. This is the true, right? True, guys. Now coming here. Now marks means 120 less than 35. Less than 35. 120 less than 35. True or false? True or false now? Now true or false? It is the false, guys. It is the false, right? It is the false. Yes. Now, so true and the false. Now, what is the final output here? Finally, if is the false, guys. If is the false. Finally, if is the false. Means the condition is false. Finally, the condition is false. Finally, why? Because when and is true, if both are true, then only and is true. Otherwise, false. Okay. Now, finally, the if is false. Then go to the next condition. Again, same. What is the marks value? What is the marks value here? The marks value 120, right? Now check it again. Now all of you observe. All of you observe. Yes, guys. Now I am taking the 120 here. 120 greater than right or equal 35, and 120 less than 100. Observe now. 120 greater than 35. True or false? This one true or false? This is true, guys. This is true, right? This is true. Now coming to here, 120 less than or equal to 100. True or false? This one. This is the false. Again, this is the false. Okay. Now what is there here? First one true is there. Second one false is there. False is there. Again, true and false is there. What's the final output here? Finally, this elif is true or false. Finally it is a false, guys. It is a false. Finally it is also false. Both are false. Then what next one? Else is there. Else is there. Automatically it executes the else block. What is there here? Invalid marks. The same one came in the output. Invalid marks. Invalid marks. That's all. Okay. Right. So this is the execution flow, guys. Always while practicing either simple example or a complex example, we must understand the flow of the program execution. Then only you can become the number one developer, guys. Blindly should not hit the programs. Okay. Right. Now, in case of passed. See, passed means which one? 35 to 100, right? 35 to 100. Now, I want to display grades also. Like grades means if anyone between 35 to 50, 35 to 50, third grade. 50 to 60, second grade. 6 to 75, first grade. 75 to 100, 75 to 100, like a distinction. All of right means this one I'm going to make again parts. 35 to 100. I'm going to make some parts now. Some parts. That is like 35 to suppose 50. I want to display something third grade. Suppose 51. Right? 51 to suppose 60, guys. 60. Then I want to display something like second grade. Okay, second grade, guys. Next one, 61 to suppose 75, 75. Then I want to display like first grade. Okay, first grade. Now finally 76 to suppose 100, guys. 100. I want to display distinction. Okay, distinction, guys. Distinction like this. Same. Starting 35, ending 100 in this range, right? Same. 35 to 100. I'm making the parts, guys. Again, what we do? Again, we use elif, elif like this. Okay. Let us try now. Let us try, guys. Okay. Now, what do we do? 35 to 35 are equal to up to I'm taking 50, guys. Less than 50. Less than 50. Then I'll take here. I'll take now simply third grade. Okay, third grade, guys. Third grade. 50 over. Now next one 51 onwards, right? Elif, L, right? Elif, right? Elif, guys. Elif marks greater than or equal to 51. All 50 over, right? Up to 50 over. Now take from 51 onwards. And sorry, guys, we should take the 50 onwards, right? Because up to less than 50 over means up to 49 over. Up to 49 over. Now take the 50 onwards. Or else take the up to which one? We'll take the up to 50 also, guys. Up to 50, then I'll take from above the 50 onwards, above the 50, greater than 50, and we'll take the marks less than or equal to how much now? I'll take the 60 up to 60. Okay, then we'll take here print of, okay, second grade, guys, second grade, right? Next one, again one more condition, right? If marks greater than or equal to greater than 60 onwards, means above 60, right? Above 60 onwards, and marks less than or equal to we'll take 75, up to 75, with 75 also. Then I am taking here, I am taking now which one, first grade, guys. Okay, first grade, yes. I'll take the one more, right? If I'll take marks greater than 75 and marks less than or equal to 100, right? 100, then I am taking here print of, we take the distinction, guys, distinction. So yes, if you get the 0 marks failed, 35 means pass or fail, tell me now. 35 pass, right? 35 means pass, guys. So 35 below means failed. 35 below means failed. Okay, now we'll take here, uh, so 35, see, less than 35 means 35 below, so failed. Now 35 above 35 pass. All right, now 35 or above 35 up to 50, then third grade. I'm giving like this. Okay, here actually no rules, right? We can take anything here, but we're taking the properly. I'm taking psi here. Let us see marks correctly. 35, what is there? Yes, guys, third grade is there, right? I'll take the, suppose the 34, yes, failed. 34 failed, right? 34 failed, guys. 34 failed, right? Now let's take here, we'll take now 101, what is there? Invalid marks, right? Now I'll take one more thing here. I'm taking now 90, but by mistakenly I'm giving the minus 90, guys. I am giving by mistakenly minus 90, then invalid marks, guys. Same. Now what happens here? Compare this minus 90 with all. So here false, here false, here false, all false, guys. All false, all false. Because why all false means, this minus 90 is not within the 0 to 100, right? First one, last one. In this range, minus 90 is not there. That's why automatically it displays invalid marks. Which one? Invalid marks, guys. Okay, right. So all of let me know. Is this clear for everyone? How to use elif? How to use elif? All of let me know. Everybody clear, right? Using the elif. All of let me know. Yes. Okay. So this is the elif, this is the elif, right? Now we'll see some more examples on elif, but guys, now what do I do? I'll show you some tasks on the this if else elif, guys. Now after session over, I'll prepare some assignments, some questions, and I'll share you guys, then you prepare those assignments. All of clear, right? I'll make some examples. I'll share you. You make it, guys. Tomorrow you go for the other examples. Okay, right? So thank you so much, all of you, right?